Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use shaders and the map mod together in Minecraft. It is possible. This method is a bit different. Every time I've explained this method to other people, which I have learned and used for several years, people always get confused or say to me, oh, that won't work. Well, it does work. As you can see, I've got shaders and I'm using a map mod. So it does in fact work. So I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get this working for yourself. The only downside is you do have to use a fabric loader. I know a lot of people, there's always a choice between fabric or CurseForge for installing mods into Minecraft. So the first thing you will need to do is install the Minecraft launcher. So you will be pressing download, it will download, and we'll put it in our downloads folder. Obviously, I already have this, so I don't really need it. So just go ahead and download all the mods that you will need first. So we also need the Fabric API. For our server, we have the 1.20.4 edition of our server. So you will obviously need to go down and look for 1.20.4. So obviously I can see here it says Fabric API version is 1.20.4 Fabric. So we need to go ahead, get that, download that. Obviously wait for this to count down, and then we can just put it in our downloads folder for now. Then, of course, to make the shader work, you will need to download Optifine. So let's go ahead and download Optifine, obviously for 1.20.4 or whatever version your server or your single player save file is in. Of course, we need to wait for it to count down, and then we press skip, and then we go ahead and download it and save that into our downloads folder. You'll probably see some ads here, so you just like click out of that and then, no worries. The next thing you will need, and this is extremely important, you need a mod called Optifabric. This mod takes Optifine and the Fabric launcher and basically makes the shaders and the mods work together. Shaders and mods are not the same thing. So if you want this to work, you need Optifabric. Otherwise, it won't work, because when you launch your game, if you launch Optifine, like the Optifine loader, you will just get shaders popping up into your game, because that is the only function Optifine can do. If you were to launch Fabric Loader, the only thing that Fabric Loader can do is launch mods, and shaders aren't mods. They are completely different. This is why we need Optifabric. So go ahead, find the version, it will say right here 1.20.4 Fabric, and download it. And next is the easy bit. You can just like put it to one side or whatever, but I use a mod called Voxel Map, and the original creator isn't really working on it anymore, so someone has taken it upon themselves to grab this mod and actually use it to update it basically. So I will give you the direct link to this site because it is hard to find sometimes. You want the Voxel Map 1.20.4 again, or whatever version you're using. There is a lot of versions on here, so if you need a specific version, then yeah, you can go ahead and grab that. I'm not going to download it. Again, I already have this mod. And then the next thing you do is going to download your shader of choice. My shader of choice is Complementary Shaders Unbound. Absolutely stunning, beautiful shader. So if you want to download that, go ahead and just download the recent version. The next thing you are going to do is go into your downloads folder where you downloaded everything. This is where I've downloaded everything. And what you need to do is you need to click on Optifine. So you double click it. This little pop-up will come up, and it will show you obviously where it's going to be located. It's going to be located in the Minecraft folder, and you just need to click install. It will go ahead and install that for you, and it will say Optifine successfully installed. So that's completely done. You need the Fabric installer. So obviously you need to double click on the Fabric installer. Same thing, it will say where it's located. You could select different Minecraft versions depending on, what one you're running. And of course you need to go ahead and install that. Obviously it says I already have it. So I'm gonna click out of that. But yeah, that's what you need to do. You then need to go into your Minecraft folder. There are two ways of doing this. Obviously you can copy copy and paste the link, like the information down in the description, or you can do it a different way. So if you open up your Minecraft launcher, go to installations, and then you can literally go on any installation, and when you hover over it, there's an option to play. You can edit, duplicate, delete the file, or you can just open the folder. Open the folder and it'll take you directly to the Minecraft folder. Once you have opened your Minecraft folder, what I want you to do is go into your mods folder, which is right here. If you don't have the mods folder, I believe you can create one. I'm not entirely sure. But what you will need, I'm not going to do it because I already have it. You need the Fabric API mod, the Fabric API that you downloaded needs to go directly into your mods folder. So I want you to grab that, select it, and drag it into your mods folder. Then the Optifabric file that you downloaded, I want you to also click, drag, and put that into your mods folder. As for Optifine, I also want you to click and drag and put that into your mods folder. Same with your map mods as well, otherwise it will not work. So the mods you will need in your mods folder for this to work is the Fabric API jar file, the Optifabric jar file, and the Optifine jar file that you have just downloaded. All of those need to be in your mods folder, along with the mods that you want to use. For me, I have Voxel map mod in my mods folder, and I also have the voice chat fabric mod in my mods folder. Obviously, you don't need voice chat, but that's just personal preference. So now you have those all in your mods folder. Now, when you launch your Minecraft launcher, it may select this at default, or it may select the Optifine at default. What you want to do is go through this and select the Fabric loader, whatever version you're using. In my case, it's 1.20.4. Select that and launch your game, and you should get the result of shaders in your game and your map mod. So there you go. That's how you install shaders and mods into your game using Fabric Loader. I hope this was easy enough for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. But this does work. It has worked for me for many years, since like 1.15, I think it has. It's always worked for me. I've always used this method. It's a nice way to get shaders, so your game is looking pretty, but at the same time you have that map mod that's just there and you're just able to use it at the press of a button. So it's just really nice to have. That's how you do that, and thank you for watching.